Καλώς ήρθατε, and thanks for watching Your Greek News. I'm your host, Anastasia. Exodos is a fresh Greek rock band that debuted in the local Toronto scene in early 2000, and after 6 years of rocking out by opening for big Greek acts like Pixlax, recording 2 CDs, performing numerous times at the Taste of the Danforth, and receiving several accolades and much recognition, we're all curious to see what's next for this local group. I caught up with Exodos frontman George Kostoglou and got the goods on how the band started and the philosophy behind their music. So thanks for joining us today on Your Greek News.
Thanks for having me.
So just to start things off, how about you tell me a bit about how Exodos first began?
I guess I kind of had a vision probably 1998 where I wanted to form Canada's first Greek rock band. And basically I just, I got together with a couple of friends and they knew some friends and we started practicing around 1999. It was myself, Kostoglou, alias Taikos. He introduced me to Kosta Zanzani, the guitarist and the lyricist, and Stacy Zefadiadi Buzuki. And we got together, we were right in the middle of a project recording our songs. So we got together with Costa and Stacy and kind of finished the first album. And we kind of formed a band in the studio.
So where did you get the name Exodos from?
You know, when you're thinking of a name for a band, that's probably the hardest thing to do. Like, what do you want to have people remember in the name of the band, right? So Taikos had his idea was Greek style, or I had LSZ, not like LSD, LSZ. And of course, Zanzani came up with the name Exodos. I guess it was to represent us away from Greece, growing up here, our family coming here. It's like the Exodus from Greece, so we wanted to kind of give something back with the name and Exodus.
So tell me a bit about the music that you play. What's the philosophy behind your sound?
We have songs that just pertain to people struggling through life, trying to get by. That's probably the biggest philosophy in our writing, is just sending a message out, hey, you know what, guys, we're with you, we know what you're going through, and, we're singing our songs through what you're feeling.
So what have been some major milestones for Exodos?
I think probably the biggest thing we'll never forget is the day we opened up for Pixlax. That was 2001, I think, 2001, yeah. Man, I couldn't ask for a better gig, I think it was the same year where we opened up for Zigzag, Canada's Wonderland. There was a Greek festival there, and there was a bunch of bands playing, and we had the privilege of meeting the guys and performing on the same stage with them, right? Another big milestone, I guess, we got some recognition in Greece. That's when Taikos went down and he dropped the CDs off to a bunch of different record companies. And he's dropped it off at V2 Records, which is a branch off of Virgin Records. And hey, they called us, and they had it on the air, on the radio, so we had that privilege. At least, we got some kind of recognition there.
How would you say the band has changed since you first began?
In the beginning, it was more like, you know what, I wrote 4 songs, someone else wrote another 4 songs, of course I had 2 songs, let's put them together and make an album, where the second album, we were actually writing together, so every single song was actually the heart of the band. It wasn't like I got one song here, listen to this. It's like we all worked on it together, and performing together, it's just, the more a band plays together, the stronger they get. You kind of feel each other on the stage. You hide each other's mistakes. On the stage, it's that's what a band does.
So just out of curiosity, how have people been reacting to this whole Greek rock sound?
People who hear it for the first time, they're like shocked. It's like, wow, you know, we never heard anything like this before. Like, it's cool. Everybody loves it, and every time we do the taste, which unfortunately it's probably the only time in the year where we really get a chance to, as a band, really make a lot of noise, and you know, as a full band and stuff. And the responses are amazing. It's just because it's not something that they're used to listening to here. You know, you have your typical Greek clubs where they play the traditional Greek music. You have your wedding bands. You have, you know, but a Greek rock band that's loud. You know, it's like, you know, really good responses. But it's unfortunate there's not really a big market for what we're doing here. So we'd like to slowly try and branch off to other places. Well, hopefully Greece again if we can get there. That'd be our biggest goal.
Excellent. Thanks so much for your time, George.
Okay, thank you.
To find out more, go to www.exodos.com. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to join us next week. I'm Anastasia with your weekly dose of Your Greek News.
Το βρήκα, ψάχνω ακόμα στον ορίζοντα το μακρινό. Φώναξες πριν φύγεις, πήρα που κάνε. Θα τα καταφέρεις και μονάχος ναι. Μα πώς θα μείνω μόνος που να κρατηθώ. Κάθε ο δρόμος κάνουμε κι εγώ. Κατερίνα, για πες μου τώρα, πες μου τη ζωή στο μυστικό. Δεν το βρήκα, ψάχνω ακόμα στον ορίζοντα το μακρινό. Τη φωνή σου ακούω μέσα στη βουή και κουράγιο παίρνω για όλη τη ζωή. Κι αν ποτέ λυγίσεις κι αν θα κλονιστείς, μην φοβάσαι, είπες, ο Θεός θα σταθεί.